Hello, 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 hello. First off, Colin, your wife's amazing. Never leave her. Hopefully she sang the correct song, but yes, glorious. How are we? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday. What is that? That's my microphone. Okay. Yeah, what's going on? We've, of course, got Twitch and YouTube going at the same time. Very quickly go through what's happening in both. Get caught up on the old Chatteroo. And then tell you what Laura just said to me. Because I'm not letting this go. So we got Glyn. Hello, Krabrinsky. Hello, hello, hello. White Wolf is here. Evening, folks. Nova Knight. I just like your name. Nova Knight. Where's that notification gone? I'm sure I'll get to the end of it, but it didn't show up on the screen, did it? I ruined everything. Ashley Gibson is here. Evening all. Actually painting tonight. I'm half lurking to know as I'm building Space Marines that I'm hoping to get done by end of stream. I like that. I like that. Medusa. Hello, hello, hello. It's going to be painting, but I have a cat. Well, that trumps everything. I do love that this is now dual-wielded power sword Twitch and bolt pistol YouTube. Good evening. Lord Ralderon subscribed tier 1 for 33 months. Currently on a 33-month streak. That's just insane. It's beyond insane. Over on YouTube, Frank M. Hello, hello, hello. Dirk Digler. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's my jam. Hello, hello. Yes. Eugene. Is he going to do a red armor blood angel? I hope so. I did one for you. I have the Dominion boss starter box Stormcast. I was thinking of doing them up as Spearhead. Nice. Nice. Hello, hello, hello. I've been waiting to start a Stormcast armor for years. Finally getting started. So excited. There are just so many to choose from. They're like Space Marines. I know they're supposed to be like Space Marines, but they're so hard to figure out. Like, there's such a range. It's awesome. More like painting Ashuli. That was terrible. That was diabolical. Why you don't have a brand called Ashuli Painting? I don't know. Yeah, you're not doing each other any favors with these kind of comments, people. Well, it's just not on. It's just not on. Copyrighted law. I started it. God, of course you did. I'll show myself out. I don't think you physically could. Oh, it's just so good. Ooh, and a burp just to finish it off. I love the new glyphs in Stormcast. I don't even do AOS either. Yeah, the glyphs are awesome. I'm building this. Building him first. This evening. This is actually my Patreon exclusive video this week is going to be this guy. Because I realized I've done like 3 so far and they've all been 40k. So I got to make sure that the people on Patreon who also enjoy Age of Sigmar are getting their fair share of extra videos for them. So I decided to go something a little bit special. So Tornus the Redeemed shall be painted for Patreon this week. So that should be a lot of fun. Today is a building stream, so chat keeps distracted enough to not avoid building more than 3 models. 3 models would be good. I actually, as a bare minimum, I have 3 models set up. I'm building, as a bare minimum, I'm building this guy. I can't zoom out much anymore because I moved my camera a little bit forward, so it's closer. So, and then I'm building this guy, who I think is an amazing miniature like this. But as this, I think it's unbelievable. The sword, I always love that sword down pose that people do, that certain models have. Oh, unbelievable. Matej Svek just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate you, buddy. I don't know what you subscribed on. Why can't I figure this out? YouTube, okay. Keep him from finishing 1. Yeah, so if I get these 2 done, which has 2 models, then that's my 3 models. So, crap. New follower, Orcman198. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. I'm just going to start cutting out parts, clean up all the parts, and then from there we shall start assembly, I guess. Gotta be careful. I got a blister yesterday on my goddamn... Look at my goddamn blister, look. You can't see it because it's not focusing, but it's really annoying. Trying not to pop it. Yeah. If any of you stop Andy building Tornus, I will deck the blood throne with your skulls. Lol. Petaz is raiding with a party of 23. Viking raid. Don't you Vikings think you've raided the Irish enough? God damn. No, I'm only messing. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on into the stream. I'm just chilling and painting or building some Stormcast Eternal miniatures. Having the chats with people and having a good time. So yeah, welcome in. Hope you have an epic stream. Love your YouTube videos, by the way. Thank you so much, Petaz. I appreciate that. Very kind word. Thank you so much for choosing me for your raid and bringing your peeps over here. I always feel like that thing where, you know, when you raid somebody and they immediately ask you, you know, how was your stream? Is that like, it's like a weird thing that people do because the person that's coming off the stream is tired. They don't want to start talking about how their stream was. So I'm just going to break with tradition and not ask you how your stream was because I'm 99% sure you don't want to be asked. So just thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Hope you are keeping well. Hope your hobby goes well and I hope your stream was good. It's October, so I'm building Orc Commandos for Kill Team. Nice. Evening all. Hello. Oh, hey, buddy. What's happening? Patreon and channel members get access to this video. Yes, sorry, I keep talking about it just being Patreon, but it is also posted on YouTube, accessed by channel members only. So anyone who is a member of the Patreon or a member of the thingy channel membership on the old YouTube will get access to the Tornus the Redeemed video. Try and break the stereotype in my mind that the Patreon videos should be videos that can be missed. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, well, it's just going to be for patrons. And, you know, it has to be something a little bit more casual. But then she was like, no, you want people to get something of value from being a patron or a channel member. So give them cool models. And that made a lot of sense in my head. So, yeah. Mr. Shabby, thank you so much for the Bezos books. 28 months. I appreciate the prime. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oak. Whoa! What you doing? I'm building this guy. And then I'm going to build this guy. And then see where I'm at. And then I might build some more Stormcast. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, I'm also doing something a little bit special for Orktober. Which I'm currently kind of working on in the background a little bit. It's actually behind my head at the minute. Let's see. Ooh. Quite a large 3D printed Stompa, so yeah. It's October, so Squidmore, yes. Very excited for the October video. Good evening all, I shall not be staying long. Sorry to hear that so long. I just spent the last 6 hours assembling a giant satire beast for Circle of Orb. That's so many words. Also prime most of my submissions for the challenge and showcase this month. Still need to build an orc. Nice. Need some more old world stuff. Is there any context to that? Do you mean you need more old world stuff or I need more old world stuff or what's going on here? The Irish are about 60% Viking at this point. It's true. That's where we get our dashing good looks from. Viking blood, because it's not Irish blood. Breakover, have to head out. Love the videos. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Eugene. Just picturing you looking like Eugene from The Walking Dead now, so I apologize for that. But I haven't really actually met that many real Eugenes in the world. Although I quite like the name. It's nice to say, Eugene. I am doing Brett's. I appreciate it. Gotta love a Bretonian player. Both. Nice. I thought Hordes was dead as PP has gone bust. Privateer Press. I think I got one of those things that I hate. Has been revised or something. It is on the rise again, apparently. Interesting. Interesting. White Wolf gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the Mediocre Hobbies community. Gifted a total of 126. I was really waiting for someone to do that to see if the sub goal thing actually worked, because I'm not very good at setting up widgets. And it was on 145, so now it's on 150, so it is working. Thank you for that, buddy. You were very kind as always. Is that too loud? Do you want to lower it down? Should lower the actual... I also should probably get some music on as well. I do not even remotely know how to say that. I give up on that one. I'm sorry. But whoever that is, thank you so much for the subscribing over on the old YouTubes. Appreciate you. And the skyfall. Anytime. Mm-hmm. I knew if I said words, Laura would make the right thingy. Now, I wonder if I can make it just play through the... It's a model I wanted to get, plus me and my friend would play. Yeah, mine is a goal. Have a bunch of armies. Okay. I'm just starting a Votan army, and your videos on them are great inspiration. Oh, thank you so much, Diego. Thank you so much for that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying those videos. Sometimes I forgot how many of them I made. I did most of the ranging videos for that thing. I forget that I have quite a lot of a Votan army painted. I still need to paint more for it to be an army, but I do have quite a lot of it done, and I've never played with them. Right, here is my crazy question. What is the craziest condiment you put on food that you thought was manky, but it actually works? Okay. I don't know. I love brown sauce. Does that count as a weird one? I've got a weird one. I was like, I had to when I was younger try. Oh, ramen. I put noodles. I put whole noodles on. Like, this is not a joke, right? If you get a bland packet of noodles and they're nothing special when you make them, right? And you have bread, 4 slices of bread toasted with butter. And then put a quarter of the noodles in each slice of bread, fold it over and eat it. I promise you, you will not regret it. It's double carbs at the max, but it is magnificent, so good. But obviously over here, peanut butter and jelly is not a real thing. It's a very much an American thing. But obviously I was curious to try it, and it was just so good. I had it for like lunch in school for years. I would either get turkey and brown sauce, or I would get peanut butter and jelly, and I never complained either way. Grape jelly on eggs, that's disgusting. Eating ice cream with chips, people do that. I can kind of understand it. It's not something I would do. Null oil on a hot dog. I once put chocolate frosting on a pizza, thanks to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes. Noodle sandwiches, my life at sea. Have access only to a toaster, microwave and kettle. Lived on noodle sandwiches After the blah, watch the... Yeah. Like, noodle sandwich is good. Noodles on toast. Promise you, the toast, the crunch, the butter, the melted butter. Oh my god. Mackey's fries dipped in Mackey's milkshake. Yeah. Hello, Ren. What's happening? Jam on hard cheese. I can kind of get with that because I like those like Lunchable thingies which have the... It's got like a jam. And then you get crackers and cheese with it. It's not actually a jam though. It's a... There's a word for it. I don't know what it is. We got a hype chest. Who'da thunk it? And while we're talking about food, we get that. Of course. Why won't it send? There you go. One of the guests would put salad cream on a quaver sandwich. A quaver sandwich? Yeah, I don't need salad cream on it. Jam and cream cheese sandwich. Not big fan of that. That's got textures are mixing in my brain and we don't like the way that sounds. Lemon juice on everything. Interesting. Brutalizing my way through 2 Blood Angels army set boxes while I have 12 days off. It's made of tough stuff. Yeah. Don't kill yourself, man. Your days off are supposed to be for resting. Enjoy your hobby. Get as much done as you can. But he was definitely chutney. I'm just being stupid. Thank you so much. Yeah. Don't finish your holiday tired. What are you people all pregnant with weird food cravings? Alright, you people are failing miserably as I have already cut out and cleaned up the most complicated model I'm planning to build tonight. So now all I gotta do is put them together. Anyone else do this, or am I just a weirdo that likes to clean off the bottom edges of bases before I do them? Give you a nice smooth... Am I weird? What's the challenge? Pickles and Dr. Pepper is good. That's just weird. The first model I painted when I got back in the hobby for 18 months ago, next to one I painted last week, and holy progress, Batman. Right? Brown sauce in your tea. Ha! Intermission, baby. My dad had a weirder one. Sugar on a what? Paratha. I don't know what a paratha is. Show and tell. Show us the best book you have on the shelf and tell us why. Well, that's just extremely easy to do for me. This is my, you've probably seen it before. This is my copy of Warhammer Fantasy 8th edition. This is the collector's edition they did for it, and I didn't use it as a collector's edition. I used it as my everyday book. Every time I played a game of Warhammer 8th edition, I took out this book and I used it. Proper big golden, and then proper like parchment paper. And man, is it thick. There's my thumb next to it. This is how you played Warhammer 8th edition. And it is just, it's a book that makes me extremely happy. It's probably the game system. This game system was probably the longest running game system, game edition of anything in Warhammer 40k, and anything in Games Workshop's ever done, except for maybe Lord of the Rings. This edition was around for like 6 years or something before they cancelled it. It was the last one, so yeah. Am I weird? Yes, but of unrelated reasons. Nearly built. You can stop being nice and true. Indian flatbread. So sugar on Indian flatbread. All right. Good evening, Green 7 Cat. That is a nice book, binding, clasp, and parchment. It's beautiful. It makes me happy. Right, who am I building? The Redeemed or a Knight Azeros? It's got to be the Redeemed, right? Yeah, let's just build the Redeemed. Tornus the Redeemed. Yeah. Redeemed, obviously, yeah. It's got to be, right? It'd be super rude not to build the correct model. No, it's not parchment. It's an animal skin and would have cost several thousand euros to produce. But it's what's called a raw edge of the paper. Yeah. So I gotta put the head on. Oh, sugar. And then you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, God. So, yes. And then, yes. And then you go all the way to the other side. I don't know. Yes, you do. Okay, there's going to be some gluing happening here. Oh, yeah. Can one say it's vegan parchment paper? It's supposed to be the Pokemon and chill music, but I don't remember it being... Yeah, I don't know. Is the music too loud? Ooh, let me know. New follower! Alrighty, mate. I appreciate the name. Spear. Alrighty, mates. Hello, sir. Thanks for the subscribing, and thank you for the first time chat, getting involved. Appreciate you. A tiny bit, yes. Okay. I'll turn it down from here. Boom, 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 boom. Not too loud, just a weird circus bit. Everybody likes the circus, right? I was disappointed with the potential of the new Sanguinor had with this new model. I'm super excited to receive him this weekend. I love the new Sanguinor. He's a beast. Not that he'll focus on anything, because... Food is here. Can we have a chat at some point? Why we say New Blood Angels look like... Bought my first 40k starter set early, so I'm kind of just getting into the community. You're very welcome into this community anyway, buddy. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying getting involved. How do you go on is the question. I would say like that. Why did your chest magically go on? Here, I guess. Break over. I've heard of the... That's a nice book, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Some Space Marines and Tyranids, nice. They're just two great sets of models that are so diverse and different that it's just really fun working on both of them. It just works. Do you have a tutorial for paper? And you really like the way your Sanguinor's parchment looked. Well, the Sanguinor has a video, and in the video I show you how to paint his parchment. So there's that. Here's a question about people who get advanced kits. Do you get asked in the email about taking part in the article? Yeah, you can submit photos if you want to by a certain date, and if you manage to get the model done by then, you can submit them, and they may go into a video or into the article. That's it. Fortunately, they tend not to reach me in time for me to really participate in those as much as I would like. This model is awesome. I got the base blue layer on my first Space Marines. I'm going to do a different color later. Nice. So while I was on the shop, I saw K-Stream set and they look really cool. Nice. They are cool. Tau will ever be the second faction star set. But would that just be Imperial propaganda that the Tau are the bad guys in 40k? I honestly think the reason you won't see... you're unlikely to see... Tau in a starter set is because they don't participate in enough phases of the game. They're very much just moving and shooting is their primary thing. There's no psychers, there's no real combat, there's no, you know what I mean? So they're a little bit limited in that. I still love Tau, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Tau hater. I have thousands and thousands of points of Tau. I love Tau. So yeah. God damn it. I have that model on pre-order. So glad to hear you say nice things about it. I love it. I like it more than before I built it, to be honest with you. How do I get that on? Do you slot through there and then go on? Yes. Definitely cutting this off. There's no way I'm going to try and push that peg into... I'm just going to get rid of it. I think I'm going to give mine big fiery wings just for fun. I think it'll be really cool. Big flame wings, not like blue or green, just fire. I feel like I should just leave these off while I'm painting. I really want to glue them on, but I feel like it was the right thing to do. Look how much it's going to block. How difficult it would be to actually paint some of the fire. It'd be so much easier like this. Fine, I'm going to make the sensible decision and leave the wings off for now. Which means I probably should let the peg on. I could have glued that to something for painting and then just cut it off after. Oh well. Blood Angels video is now live. Kale, hey. Hey Kale, what's happening? Green 7 Cat, good evening. How are you all doing over on the old YouTubes? Just glue them, it's fine. Yeah, I know, but no. No. See, I would think Tau being simpler to play would make them pretty good for a small starter set, easier to pick up. I don't think of them as an easy army to play. Like, I think the movement in a Tau army is like so pivotal and so important. Like, you have to be really good at that phase of the game. So yeah, I don't think them as particularly easy army to use. Did finish painting my Savitar Scenic base for the showcase. I don't think it's substantial enough to be a submission for the challenge. Savitar is a beast. I love Savitar, so yes, I did indeedy. Yeah. Did you get all the new Stormcast, milady? I'm really excited by this guy. Are you thinking of a full team to get a little firefight and a flavor of the game without worrying about psychic or yeah, but like without any, I suppose the Space Marines would have the combat. It would just be get there, stomp face in, and move on. I guess. It's just an axe and a sword swap. Is the rest of the model the same? Yes. Oh yes. I would be happy to see a Tau army in a... Hey, you could throw in some Kroot. A little squad of 10 Kroot or something. That could be the teaching the combat aspect of it. That would be kind of cool, right? Best believe that's a paddling. Do 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 do. Look at that sword. Okay, and the rest is you, I believe. Do 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 do. I had a dumb idea for a challenge this month. Please make sure I get it done. Oh, yes. Okay. Love the big bird you did, Andy. Oh, well, thank you so much. Like, what big bird? I didn't paint anything yellow yet. Oh, the big dude, yeah. Yes, all of the storm goodies, nice. Did you get the 2 black ones as well? The 2 random ones in black boxes, the Lord Imperatant and the Lord Arcanum. Kind of really weird that they send us the black boxes for them. Oh, might as well cut out your spare axe and your spare head for reasons. So I can get a sprue and put it in the bin. Night hunt based. Oh, I know from experience, Tau played wrong is very enjoyable to play against. I tabled the husband army in shooting turn 4 and I only lost 700 points. Yeah. Making wood seem aged. Have a lovely white king, but his lance like he just bought the timber from B&Q. I like the no, that's 3rd degree. I like this stuff. Adding some old moss and stuff to it. Just an idea. Models for Nighthound Army, and now the pile just haunts me. Ha, I see what you did there. Seppi wash dry brush the oil, light dry brush with some way. Nice. Shame haunt. Okay, Andy and Blood with your look at these weird boxes of free goodies GW sent us. Salt in the wound. That's why I did it. Just to annoy you, buddy. That's because they're models from Dominion that have only just been individually released. Why the black box though? I have no idea. So black box means that it's not going to be available in stores. It's from the website. Usually they don't send us stuff like that. I hope I got sent some of those squat prospector bikes. They're awesome. I think I would enjoy painting some of them up. I'll let my work in combination. Do the sepia, dry brush, patch some. Yes. Know the feeling. I've been collecting some myself. The ghosts must boo. Way Guo just subscribed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Anyone doing a hobby while you watch? Yep, painting Blood Bowl Skaven. I love the Blood Bowl Skaven team. I actually just really enjoy painting Skaven. Unfortunately, the time when the new Skaven were out kind of passed me by really quick. But I didn't get nearly as many videos out on them as I wanted to. I focused on like clan rat schemes, but like that brood horror that I built, man, I want to paint that so bad. I think something that discouraged me was how bad the big guy did as a video. That was so annoying. I'd forgotten that's why we stopped painting Skaven. Here's the biggest, baddest Skaven ever. Nobody interested. Right, I'm not making any more Skaven. Oh, cool. That's going to great team. Yes. I do so. Yes. If I never get anything ever again, they had better send me anything and everything. Emperor's Children. I'll start a petition. I'm still confused what their Fulgrim is going to look like. Still can't figure it out. If you had to hazard a guess, how many minis would you say you have, Andy? More than everybody else in this chat put together. I'm not even joking. Like, genuinely not joking. More than anybody else I know. By quite a margin. Like, I'm an unusual person in that I'm a collector. Like, I love the hobby. Like, I worked with people who... like, Tim is the same as me. Mr. Shabby. We worked together in Games Workshop for 4 or 5 years. And he was like me. We were so excited all the time. Every new release, we were excited to talk about it, buy it, get involved with it. But I worked with a bunch of people that were just like there for a job, and then things didn't really excite them. But I was obsessed. Like, it's an obsession, like an addiction. So if I had that kind of personality for it, and I worked in the store for 15 years, that I bought everything that ever came out, and then I started this, and now they get sent everything I ever wanted. It's just insanity. Like, it's bonkers. Like 500 boxes unopened. Like, mental. New follower, Talwin Darkmore. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Start with as many of the leaves, the trees with 100-acre wood, and just for some... Yeah. I've watched the Visic video a couple of times. Some bits I would copy for mine. Appreciate that. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, I've got some 3D printed skating team from a third party, and they're my favorite team. I've been playing that team ever since they've been... Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was a weird... I've been like on a printing binge the last couple of weeks. Like, when I was going to bed last night, I was like leaving my printing room, and I literally was like, I can just power everything off. Nothing is printing right now. And I just flicked the switches and powered all the machines off. I was like, oh, it's weird. I have nothing to print right now. Because I printed some pretty big projects. Like the last while with all of the Grimguard stuff. Then all of the British Space Force stuff. Then the new Titan. Then the Gargant. Then another secret project that I can't talk about because Lord Raldoron might be in the room. Yeah. My 400 models feels humble now. That's, yeah, you should. 400 models is very achievable. Tried guesstimating our number of models. We gave up after Skaven and Nids. Yeah, like, it's preposterous. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it is just, they're everywhere. I'm not joking, like I just have boxes like this everywhere, which is just full of more, just more. There's just dozens and dozens and dozens of these. And he's painting an Imperial Fist army for Lord Raldoron. Busted! Lol. We talking piles of shame or pile of painted? Both put together. Because I have that or told right. Yeah. That's a guess. That's probably more. I have 140 just in Intercessors alone. Yup. Did you give a number? Yeah. I bought all sorts of stuff I didn't need when I worked for GW. Yup. Just ended up selling most of it. I don't sell anything. I give stuff away. I think I'm quite generous with my piles. If somebody needs something, I have it, and I don't need it, I'll pass it along. But I don't sell. So, yeah. I mean, per historical project, we're talking like 400 each. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, your historical projects are psychotic, I think is the only word for it. Well, that's historical stuff. They're all psychotic. This is a very cool model. I like this guy a lot. Little hourglass wielding dude. He is really cool. I like him a lot. He'd be very fun to paint. I really need a Titan. Yeah. So I 3D printed a Titan, but I already have a Titan. I have one Titan, and I have a Warhound, and I printed a second one, but I printed one that you can't get anymore. That's the way I justify printing Games Workshop stuff. Each to their own. You guys print whatever you want. You feel whatever way you want. That's totally fine. But for me, I have this weird thing where if you can still buy it from Games Workshop, then that's where I'm going to get it. You know what I mean? But some guy did reach out and be like, you need some files? And I was like, sure. And he gave me the name of a file on cults. And the file is called something like totally benign. Like, you would never find it just by searching. You have to be told what this file is called to download it. And it has some awesome stuff in it. Now I'm not at liberty to give out the name of that file, but it was cool to see. And of course I downloaded it, and there's so many tempting things to print. Oh, Hourglass. Memories of Lady Olinder. Yeah, she's a cool model. Did you know that 70% of your immune cells are in the gut? I did know that, yeah. How do you glue that on? Oh, like that. Alright, that was pretty easy. That was surprisingly easy. Hey Andy, want to PM me the name or location of that file? Maybe. I don't know how careful people are with that file. But yeah, talk to me on Discord and we may have a conversation. What's stopping this from going in? What's going wrong here? There we go. Saw it on an Actimel advert. Lol, that's what I was about to say. I was like, I'd drink my Actimel. I don't really, but you know. Any plans to do anything from the ruining of Loadshire Village when they do the Dragon Trappers Lodge video? I don't know. I'll see. I'm not sure of the state of the Dragon Trappers video this month just yet, so we shall see. There's lots of nice things to choose from Dragon Trappers this month as well. So I suppose put the backpack on first. How the fudgesicle do you go on? Oh, I think I was supposed to put that on first. Alright, let's do that then. Why must you ignore the instructions, you blithering idiot? Yes, you go on first. Then the other shoulder pad clicks on over the furs. It was a test. You all failed. Well done on the Halloween decorations again. It's time for more energy. Always more energy. Oh, yeah. I love a good tactical rock. Set of projectors up for singing pumpkins. I will update. Nice. What is everybody's favorite Games Workshop release of 2024? Because obviously we're already in October now. So we're always trying to figure out what the model of the year is going to be. Laura thinks Vizig is the model of the year. I don't think so. Blood Angels, be specific. Bretonnians? The new Bretonnian Lord on Pegasus, or the Yarwan, the Unicorn Lady is not a bad show for Model of the Year. She's incredible. This guy's also incredible. Look at him. He is so cool. Well, guys, in the first hour, I've done 3 models. You already suck. Nemesis Claw. Okay, yeah. Remember, it's one model I think they pick, so try and keep that in as your remit when you're picking your one. The pug from the Rattling Kit. Sam Oliveira's got a good point. It'll be another critter, like the crab. YouTube seems to think it's going to be one of the small things. Vizig for Model of the Year, but not the best release overall. Actually, Zero, the Return of the Fortified Manor. They just need to garner of more, and I'm 12 again. I know, right? Do non-40k models ever win Model of the Year? Yes, non-40k models do, or 40k models do win Model of the Year. Or non-40k models, yeah. Age of Sigmar definitely has better models than 40k. Like, that's not even up for debate. It's not 40k's problem either. It's the setting. Fantasy just has more scope for, I think, like, beauty, if you will. In the grim dark, you make grim dark figures, and grim dark figures are hard to... Maybe that's my own stupid opinion. For me, it's either Lord on Royal Pegasus, Lady Elise Ducard, or Questing Knight Paladin with Great Weapon. I can see a theme here. I like your theme. I've painted all of those things this year, and they were all glorious. Doesn't know if he's a Model of the Year. Yeah, but more people vote for 40k because it's a larger population, not the better models. Is it a voting system? I don't know how this thing is chosen. Yeah, see, Usheron is up there for me. Adam Kyogen. Sam Nivera, member of 1 month. Apparently the new Fulgrim is incredible. Thank you so much for the membership, buddy. Appreciate you. You think, as in somebody has seen the new Fulgrim and there's rumors going around that it's incredible. I have no doubt that the new one is incredible. I really like the monkey knife. Monkey with a knife is a good one. Model from 23 is for Sigma. Dawnbringers. If it's voting, it's a Space Marine. Just one Space Marine. Usheron was this year. Stormcast got the wings. The Blood Angels deserved. Yeah, just print your own wings, buddy, and stick them on. That's what I did. Dawnbringers. Yeah. What was this year? Age of Sigmar wise, there wasn't a huge. Obviously, we got new Stormcast. They're all gorgeous. New Skaven. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of like went a little bit light on Age of Sigmar till the new edition dropped. And since then, we've only really seen Skaven and Stormcast. So we've seen Chaos. New Marauders and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think any of that's winning Model of the Year. What did we get for 40k this year? Blood Angels, yes. Is there any particular Blood Angel model that would win Model of the Year? I don't know. Will I build one of these two, or will I start building the scenery? What do we think? Nurgle Horse Guy. Oh, Nurgle Horse Guy could definitely win. He's a 10 out of 10 model. Yeah, you just saying scenery because you want me to make a video on the scenery. AOS Stormcast got the wings, yes. I was betting, man, I'd say Space Marine Lieutenant. Relictor sounds like, but I don't know which one. Oh, no. When he was like found at a Diddy party, maybe. I was like, betting, man, I'd say yeah. So what about the Norn, whatever, for the Nids? The Norn Queen was last year. No, it was the year before. Sanguinius would win Model of the Year. Even with just him strung up with a vengeful spirit. You monster. Blackhawk was really good. Who was that? Why am I not remembering who Uthvak? Is that the... Was that the one from the... that box set of... Slaves of Darkness? U-F-T-H-A-K. U-F-T-H-A-K. Are you making this up? Black Hawk. Oh, he's the orc! Sorry. I don't think I own that guy. It's another orc I need, damn it. I don't think I ever got him. He's a really cool model. Nurgle Deathbringer Homage was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. I forgot about that. Scenery. See, see what you did, Laura? See what you did. They always go with what you want. Should have just kept my mouth shut. Now I gotta build this monstrosity. Another giant piece of something I have nowhere to put. This is a million pieces, I swear to God. It's not as big as I thought. This is okay. I got sent him. I didn't get sent him. Why'd you get sent him? Maybe I did get sent him. Maybe he's somewhere. I don't know. You lose track of these things. Medusa, you've built this thing already. There's no options, right? If I just cut out all the parts and clean them all off, then we're in good spirits, right? There's no named parts or numbered parts that really matter. What do I think on the MDF kill team scenery? I think it's a really good, strong choice. It's often been a sore spot for people doing Games Workshop stuff. Even while I worked there, like, if you were talking to someone who was brand new into the hobby and you were like, this game's awesome, you know, this is why, and they have a chat, and they find it, like, genuinely interesting, and they're, like, asking you the questions, going through the motion of getting started. And they're like, yeah, and you sell them a starter box, which is great value. A starter paint set, great value. Like, you feel good about those kind of purchase or those sales. And then they're like, okay, yeah. What about the table you play on? Do they need that? I'm like, yeah. And your brain just goes, you know what, just get a mat from at home and some books and, you know, that kind of thing. Make your own scenery. Because if you want a table's worth of scenery, it's going to cost you 500 quid more. And it was just so bad. So if they did a range of quick to assemble, cheap MDF scenery, I think they would sell quite a lot. Big Pig, very good. Which pig? Was like the Iron Jaws Big Pig? I really like that model, but I don't know whether it was this year. If that was this year, that would be another contender for me. Really need to finish painting that, wherever the hell I put it. I don't know where I put it. I need more cabinets. I need a bigger room. I need a studio. So I can have more cabinets. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, just snip and glue. I left the braziers off mine, though they were a bit superfluous. Surflucius. I think I'm having a stroke. I think I know the word you're trying to say, or I'm trying to say. Not needed? Yes, get a studio. I know, right? Ah, the dream. Take two. I don't know where this smooth piano is from or what it has to do with Pokemon, but I think we need some new chill music. Superfluous. I can say every word ever. For some reason, that's really thrown me off. What the hell? Superfluous. Superfluous. I don't know why. I'm not being able to say words is usually Laura's thing. Except for I'm a nonce. Seem to be able to say that just fine. Something ironic about trying to say superfluous. I'm not getting it because the word has superfluous syllables. Bum, 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 bum. I'm actually really struggling to think of a 40k model that could be mini of the year. That's what I'm saying. They usually don't stand out as much as the, you know, fantasy's full of dragons and giants and trolls. And they're always so special and interesting and stuff that they tend to grab your attention more. At least in my humble opinion. That is law. Rattling vignette is really good, yeah. It took me 2 hours, but the Marines are built and ready to go for the undercoating tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Let's all say crazy words and melt Andy's brain. It's okay, you confused Andy enough that he didn't notice. Yeah. Is that a word? Discombobulated. No one could say that. No. I can. You're such a jerk. It's like one of those things where it's, you know, so you have a very rare disease. Oh, what's it called? Well, that's just a thing. You get to name it. Oh, no. Okay, box down, clean up, put in box, move to the next piece, and move on. I think the rain finally showed up here. It's been threatening all day. Onomatopoeia. Hyperbole. Did you see the new Space Marine 2 trailer with the Bio-Titan? So cool. There's a Bio-Titan. Well, that's kind of insane. I want to fight the Bio-Titan. Gotham. Why are you saying words? Don't know why that word I'm struggling with. Paining my brain. It's paining my brain, people. Why can't I find that door? What door? What are you all talking about now? I have the Gallowdark walls, the Spearhead walls, and now the Hivestorm buildings to do, but my next scenery project is Normandy, France village for bolt action. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's in the operation. It looks like you have to clear some big guns so that the guard can bring them to shoot at the Titan that's attacking. Well, that's pretty awesome. So obviously, me and Laura finished the main story, and then we went back to start doing the missions. You know, like the in-betweeny missions. And we did the first one, and we got to right till the very end, and then we died, and we realized we had to start the whole thing again. Man, did that put a sour taste in my mouth for wanting to do those missions. Are they meant to be like harder just to like challenge you? I'm technically a military store and I still can't spell lieutenant right first time. No. No, no. Oh, the music is gone. We killed it. We killed it good. Dun, 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 dun. I genuinely don't know why the music has stopped. Let's find out. Let's get ready to rumble. We finished one. Let's jump on to relaxing medieval music. Music for sleep, concentration, and work. How is something good for sleep and concentration? Anyone know the answer to that? I have the new Kill Team box set of terrain to do. Looking forward to starting Kill Team. Apparently it's a fun game to play. Yeah. Depends what difficulty you put it on. The lowest they are fine for me. Yeah, it's the same difficulty we played through the actual campaign on, but for some reason it felt more difficult than those. I can never get my head around Colonel being spelled like it's given how you pronounce. Yeah, okay, you got me, Ash. The lack of ore drives me crazy. Dun, 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 dun. What? What did I sell you on? What did I do now? Oh, the kill team? Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I just don't like, oh, you want to play a smaller game of 40k? Yeah, cool. An entirely new game, like rule system you have to learn. Like, oh. Could not just be a small game of 40k. No, no, no. It's a whole new rule system. It's like, all right, you can go away now. And then exactly the same time they brought that out, they brought out boarding actions, which is like, oh, here's a way of playing small format 40k. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go play that instead. The English makes it a weird spelling the same French, but pronunciations be like, you write it instead. Oh, God. I don't think we can change the settings. It's harder as you go through. The Tristram song works for relaxation and study. Tim Viva just subscribed. Thank you very much, Tim Viva. It's because the operations are designed to be challenging for 3 players, whereas main mission is designed to be 1 player and bots. Okay. Floki Noki is my new favorite thing. Right. Ah, fair enough. Thankfully, they can merge into the actual Night Lords 40k army I'm playing. I have all the kill teams, and I like them all very much. It's just that, yeah, I've played a couple games. No, sorry, that's not true. I played a couple games of the original kill team, and that was kind of fun. And I tried playing one game. We did a battle report on it. Me and Dave did a battle report where we did the crew to be the boarding action guys. What the hell are they called? Damn it. And that was the only one of the new kill team that we played. Yeah, and it was fine, but even it was just like, oh, if you're this shape and color, it means you can move this much. It's like, or you could just tell me how far I move. Like, why are you making this weird? I don't really have a good mind for rules as it is, like remembering rules. I have to be constantly playing a game to keep a rule set in my head. So multiple game systems is pretty much impossible. That's why I didn't mean to ignore that question earlier. If someone asked what did people think about the new Underworlds. Underworlds is like that as well. It's an entirely different game system. Like, it's a whole different set of rules. I'm sure it's fun. The models are the best models games are do, I think. And I love building and painting those, but the game has no interest for me whatsoever. But one thing I do have is all the Gallowdark scenery. So I have all 4 kill teams that make up the Gallowdark. I've got 2 of them fully built and painted, so I have to build and paint 2 more. And then I've got a full table of like 6x4 of ship interior. And I really want to play a full 40k game on the interior of a ship. Do a proper big, like 2,000 point boarding actions or 4 1,000 point boarding actions stuff. That's the kind of thing I wouldn't mind sticking my toe into Heresy and getting a little 1,000 point Heresy force together and doing some boarding actions or some Zone Mortalis in that. That would be very cool. You know how Assault Blood Angels helmets are yellow? Why is that? I'm not sure on the why. It's just, been one of their things, the different helmet colors for different battlefield roles, like I talked about in the video. So yellow for Assault, blue for Devastator, yellow or gold for Command, and red for Standard Trooper. I've always quite liked the concept of it. In fact, there was plans in that Blood Angels video to paint them all. That's why I had this ready, but I ran out of time. So, yeah, sorry. 40k? No. Do a Zone Mortalis 30k. The rules for that are amazing. Yeah, like, I want to do that for the story, but my brain is doing that same thing of, now I have to go back and figure out how 7th edition worked again, but modified. So it's a whole other rule system I have to play. But I'm not totally opposed to it, though, because I would quite like to play some... Like, get some of my Heresy models done. Zone Mortalis goes up to Dreadnoughts, doesn't it? So, some Terminators, some boarding action dudes, characters and Dreads, that'd be really cool. I agree, Andy. GW has the most interesting IP, the best looking, most expensive model range, but the rules that don't really capture me, like the world. Yeah, I know. I try and simplify the rules as much as possible when I'm playing like really casual games, if people are willing to do that with me. Like I said, when I play 40k, if my opponent is willing, I love playing the 4th edition rules for the missions. I think their missions are just so much easier. Still quite interesting, still quite exciting. And then I'm not a big fan of command points and stratagems and all that shite. Like, we didn't have it for so many editions and we were happy. I don't know why they think we do need it now. Like, we talk about gotcha moments existing in Warhammer 40k, right? Or in wargaming in general. The gotcha moment. And a gotcha moment is like a really horrible moment where you do something and then your opponent does something back or does something that you didn't know they could do, and they're like, gotcha. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm charging in. Oh, well, I'm going to pay 2 command points, and then all the 8 units that are around that unit can overwatch, and now you're dead. Gotcha. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just they're like feel bad moments. And I feel like stratagems mostly give you feel bad moments, Okay, I'm going to shoot at that unit. Oh, I'm going to spend a command point so they are tying their shoelaces. They all have +2 to their armor and I feel no pain and this, so all your shots do nothing now. Cool, that was sound. Like, yeah. I played a Mortalis game where the entry points were two mastodons smashed into the terrain at opposite corners and they had only what could fit on the mastodon to play. I love that. I had an idea the same thing but with Thunderhawk. I would love to do a huge like landing bay as part of the Zone Mortalis board where a Thunderhawk comes in and lands, doors open, and that's the insertion point for Space Marines coming on board. But I like the Mastodon idea just as much. Or the drills, put down like 3 drills in certain locations, and that's where the dudes are coming out. Yes. Yeah, Horse Heresy doesn't seem to be too popular in Ireland either. There is a group, but like I don't particularly know that group, and not really interested in getting to know another group. Yeah, a couple of my guys play it. Somebody just sent me a cheeky picture. Very nice. Some Skaven they're working on. I like it. Hydrate, yes, sir. Oh. Someone did that to me with the Nexus detachment of Necrons when I went to shoot a Doomstalker with a Tyrannofex. Didn't tell me I get to pick a new target. Just told me that the end of that model is shooting. Yeah. It's just weird. Like I said, they're those moments that I don't think they're needed. Like I don't remember games of 4th edition being boring. Why do they feel like they constantly need to try and make them more wacky? You don't go on there at all, do you? No. Interesting connection points. Okay. How do I hold that in place while I slather it with glue? A really big... Are you in the right position yet? This is in... Four tables. Thank you so much for subscribing to the old YouTubes. Appreciate you. Just told me that's the end of the model shooting. Yeah, it's also a lot to do about the players though. Yes and no. Like I understand that's what you like. I understand that. For the older guys, they can understand that. But I think like new people who came in and like that's just been a part of the rules. They just think of it as part of the rules, if you know what I mean. What the hell? I definitely think there's some responsibility on good old James Workshop for his just horrid rule sets. Like, there's no gotcha moments in Old World. You know what I mean? Like you deploy your army, and then your opponent deploys their army, and then you start playing, and then there's like... Oh, it's just turn after turn of, like, maneuvering and figuring stuff out, and even if you get into a combat and, like, the thing you're fighting is stronger than you think it is, it's not killing you in one go. I suppose my Bretonian Lord is probably the most gotcha thing with the heroic killing blow, but I always say it at the start of the game. I'm like, this guy has killing blow and heroic killing blow. You want to keep your monsters away from him. Like, that would be my piece of advice. I feel the same about command point strategies and gotcha. I think GW is leaving Money on the table by not offering a quick play easy mode rule set for newbies and casuals. Let the hardcore players have 40k and give us something. Kill team is okay, but still a bit fiddly. Yeah, I think I've ever seen you. Don't think I've ever seen me crack out an airbrush. So from here to here is how quickly I have my airbrush ready to go. So no, I do airbrush. I just don't airbrush in videos because I don't think it's fair to start off a video with, like, you know, okay, step one, take out your 250 quid a piece of equipment that not a lot of people have. So I don't want to alienate people who don't have them. So I just ignore them for videos. But yes, I do use them in my personal hobby. So yeah. The amount of arguments I've gotten with mates over errata etc is ridiculous. I hate that as well. I'm gonna do this. Oh no, that's actually been, that's, have you not checked the errata? That's not allowed anymore. I'm like, oh, feck off. With Warmer Hordes, it was fun, but there was so much gotcha. Every army does it. Yeah. Keep monsters away. Nah, man. Hit them with a tree. Love it. Did that go well for you? Or yeah. So it's a player that says it, or is it okay themselves? So we. Yup, Gav. Evening, Platinum. How are you, sir? It doesn't use arrow symbols like other chapters. I don't think they have the arrow symbols either. I wanted to put an arrow symbol on his other shoulder pad, and then I had that internal debate of, wait a minute, are they supposed to have it, or how do you like the Harden Steam? I guess that's Squid. Yeah, this is Squidmar's the personal one. It was a gift from the lovely Laura for me. It was very kind. His Steve. My main airbrush is somewhere. Where did I put it? Yeah. Where the hell did I put it? My main one is an Iwata Eclipse, but it's a little bit rough right now. I've had it for a number of years, and I need a new needle and a new endpoint. It's finally starting to show its wear. So that's my workhorse, and the Squidmar one is like kind of a bit more finicky, smaller details and stuff. It went really well until I failed that one save. Yeah. Ooh, I got an upgrade. Platinum plutonium. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. The trigger action on it is not as nice as the. I don't like this bit, this function to lock your trigger back to a certain. I don't like that at all. Yeah, Iwata Eclipse is still my vote for the best airbrush on the market. Just my opinion. Don't kill the messenger. That's a beauty of an airbrush. Yeah, it's really nice. It is a very pretty airbrush. I don't know where my other one has gone now. Why is it hiding somewhere? See, what I did was I just put it somewhere really safe. So safe. Yeah, it's gone. Why is the shot gone down? What the hell? I made my own airbrush with a drinking straw and a paint cup. Nice. I want a Neo for the general use. Yeah, I don't like Neos or Micros or any of those. The small. Oh, sugar. Yeah, I just find they clog too easy for me. So I try and stay away from the really small stuff. Just me. Not saying they're bad or anything like that. I just, yeah. Okay, those two sections are constructed. Oh, you want me to stick one of these on either of them as well? Okay. What the hell? Where did that stuff come from? I'm gonna be stoned again. Eclipse HPCS is all you need. It's a Ford Focus of airbrushes. Is that the Iwata Eclipse? I think we're talking about the same one. I don't know what the HPCS is. Now make sure I don't do. You go here. Oof. David Bates just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mr. Bates. Appreciate you doing that, getting involved. Andy, you're on form today for not swearing and saying sugar instead of that twice now. Hey, I'm pretty good at it, to be honest. It's not like it's a skill I learned from working in Games Workshop. No swearing. So, how do I glue these? Can't help being gullible, yeah. Oh, one Orc Commando boss build. The most challenging part was finding the parts on the sprue. Was it his cigar you were looking for ages? I've been considering an airbrush for 20 years now. Still considering it. Wait, Blood Medusa. What did I do? Yeah. You both have the same color name. At a glance, it confuses me. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. If only I was as dashing as us. Lol. How do you like the S? I like Iwata. I have a different model, but it works. Yeah. Iwata is just so good. It's a great brand. My internet has been shaky all evening. Let me know if Andy goes all frozen and it's not just the crap bandwidth. Yeah, sorry. I think I've been pretty good. Pretty good this evening. This is probably one of those things that will just be... God damn you. Damn you to hell. Ah, crap. Uh, yeah, it's weird too because like I have the chat popped out over here, so I've got the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat beside each other, so I can basically focus on both. But obviously, Twitch is still scrolling by on the right hand side, and the colors are different from that screen to that screen. So yeah. Anthony Nicoletti just subscribed. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you. How's my internet been bad at all this evening? I'm just curious. I haven't noticed anything, but sometimes I miss out on it. Super stone now. Woo! How do you... Do you want to build a snowman, Ash? Not until after Halloween. It's the correct answer if you didn't want to get kicked out for Laura. She'll do it too. You've just been like all night. Everything I've watched has been buffering and switching from 230 to 480, 720. Yeah, I see your message twice. I'm asking other people. Idea for a YouTube thing. If this YouTube thing doesn't work out, start an apiary and sell the honey and wax under the business name. Let's get down to business. I love it. Sold. I'm quitting YouTube. My stream has been shaky, but I thought it could be mine. To defeat the hunger. Lol. Lol. Love it. It's always good when your chat is thinking about things you should do other than the thing you're doing now. Shouldn't read into that at all, right? Right? How do you feel about a snowman with a pumpkin head? It's pretty cool looking, to be honest with you. Now you suddenly have stairs. Oh. I built this in the wrong order. Look, I did this. And then I did this. Because I forgot to fold the paper over. I was like, how do you have steps on? When was I meant to put the steps on? Oh. Oh, I see. The superfluous. Interesting. Why are you making this so difficult? Harsher version of don't give up your day job. Ouch, that's burn. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was kind of smaller than it looked, to be honest. I didn't think it was that big at all. God damn it. Here's a Stormcasty dude next to it. Obviously, it still has the stairs and stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of big, the Stormcast guy, but honestly, I thought it was bigger. Not that I'm complaining. Less to paint, so I'm happy about it. No snow till after Pumpkinmas. And he has my back. I did that too. Ah, yes. Remember that I'm 4 foot tall. That is true. How does this go together? It does not like me. It doesn't make any sense. How do you... Is it here? Oh. It's not a particularly amazing connection point, if I'm being honest with you. I guess that's just scenery for you, though. A handful is plenty, I've been told. That's what... Nope, not saying it. Yeah. Does his model come with a sandwich, a sausage, or a cup of tea? I learned something new about The Fifth Element today, which I thought was pretty cool. So, The Fifth Element's one of my favorite movies. I love it. So good. And one of the scenes which I always really loved is the opera scene. And they got an actual opera singer in to do it. And then they showed her the music they wanted her to sing and dance to. And she was like, the human vocal cords cannot sing like this. Like, this is not possible to sing at this speed with those notes. So they recorded all of the notes individually and then pieced them together and sped it up. And that's why it sounds like nothing you've ever heard before. Because it literally is. One day, with the right pills off of the emails, I might get to be a handful. God damn it. Seshmon will tell us off. Naughty boys, yes. If your mum is sending you those emails, that's what really hurts. Oh, God. Hello from Australia, Matt Fraser. Thank you so much for jumping in from Australia. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Now do I attach these bits to these bits? Apparently. What? I put the pills in tea, stop the biscuits going. Oh, God. I love that scene. It's an amazing scene. Quick, turn the camera upside down so you can enjoy the show on it. I don't think I want to know. I see the flamey bits you're talking about leaving off. I understand what you mean now. Just gotta cheat and add glue to all the little holes on the bottom. Person from Australia's waving. Turn the camera to. Oh, I see what you did there. The person from Australia's upside down. That's why the camera needs to be turned upside down. Bomb squig done. 8 parts for a squig. Yes, Mr. Raincoat Beer. It is lots of pieces to make up kill team models. They are quite complicated because there's such a variety of miniatures and equipment. Yeah. Yeah. Where did those bits go? Oh, they go here. That makes sense. Oh, there's different ones. You lied to me. There's 2 different... Yeah, big liar. Which thingies am I supposed to stick on? I accidentally glued that one on without even thinking. What's the difference? Do I just put one on each side, or because it's supposed to be for a specific chamber or a specific host? I'm going with the standard ones. To hell with it. Cha-cha real smooth. So walk. Do the mediocre shuffle. What is going on, chat? I'm so lost tonight. You guys have all lost the plot. You're all crazy. I thought I would be glad because of the glue fumes. But 'tis the all. Alright. Let's glue all the braziers, not ladies' undergarments, together. Medusa didn't bother, so somebody should, I suppose. Because they were superfluous. We had a plot. Wait, what? Wait. What? Is out of the context. Yeah, it's all. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I'm just gonna keep building my war dollies and say nothing. So these are not superfluous because there's a gap on the step. If you don't glue them on, then you got a gap in your step. That's how you get ants. Do you want ants? Now I get to glue the flames in. Goes to hell with subassembly. To hell I say. Superfluous, yes. I don't even turn in the hobby anymore. It's all about the chat. I kid. Such a jerk. I am just a cave troll sitting in chat asking people to talk. Yes. If the stream doesn't end with Andy saying under his breath, what the hell was that about? Then we failed. Well, you've succeeded this week for sure. Even if you do nothing out of the ordinary on Thursday, this one has been so weird, it will ruin that one as well. They are superfluous, they sure. Been painting eyes, so not watching chat, and just hearing Andy get more and more confused. I'm also confused now. Baldy Gnome, it has been a weird one. Soup Flurious sounds like glow-in-the-dark soup. I'm okay with glow-in-the-dark soup. That would be so handy. You'd have soup in the cinema and stuff. Class. Right, here's our scenery piece of doom. Let me hold it up to this. See, there it is. All done. All built and finished and stuff. No parts left off like certain other creators. You won't get that kind of half-assness around here. Oh, yeah. Class. And with 2 minutes to spare. They'll behave on Thursday. I'll be back. Yeah, they behave for you. Oh, you're all divils. Oh, we in trouble, guys and girls. Nothing gives you that high like Tamiya. I'm telling you, man. This stuff's awesome. Like, I don't even remember what I built tonight, but this... Like, you gotta always have it around just for when you need that high, like. When fill gaps with sprue goo, I have an open window. Are the results of a headache and a half-an-hour break. Yeah. I bought this one, which I think is the thicker one. Not as, you know, the actual Tamiya cement. It's not like the thin stuff, which I find the thin is... But I've got spare thin and spare thin. These are all new bottles. Because I don't want to run out. And they're so reasonably priced. It's €6, like. That'll last forever. So I just like having loads of it to hand. Whoa. Just whoa, jerk. Well, you know, things were said, and then, yeah, I'm not taking it back. So much for painting. I managed the yellow and leather on 18 men-at-arms. Just contrast? No, I used the white cap myself. It's great. Oh, the white, yeah, I should have used that for the scenery, to be honest with you. I forgot I got it. No fire, poison. No fire, poison. Flexing the Tamiya. You got your supplier, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how my daughter plays nice for her mom and then she goes crazy. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Don't forget that the Blood Angels video is now live on the channel. It was live a little while ago. Hold on, I find the Blood Angel. He now lives on the scenery priest of random Space Marines. There he is. Wow. This is the Blood Angel I painted up for the video. Nice and crisp. Looking good. So he was a lot of fun to do. Anyone's wondering how many random Space Marines are in the Space Marine Chronicles series now? Yeah. One or two. I should really rank what my favorite ones are to my least favorite ones, or I painted 50 Space Marines so you didn't have to. Here's ones I recommend you paint and ones to avoid. Tomekeeper, love how he turned out. He's class. Loved how the Raptor turned out. Like, I really like how the Raptor turned out. He's one of my favorites. I'd love a big army of him, but he is quite slow to paint, so yeah. Andy mentioned that video, the way my grandmother would talk about a snake she saw in the yard. Yeah. Need a Plague Marine meme now. Brother, fetch the heavy poison. Extra poisonous poison. Yeah. Obviously, the Mac Daddy. That's a lot of Space Marines. Yeah, considering I've already done a series where I painted every Legion, I honestly don't know how many different Space Marine painting schemes exist on my channel right now. I don't actually know how many. Oh yeah, that's a good looking son of Sanguinius. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Just think, if I'd have painted these the same, it would have been 3 squads of 5 assault intercessors painted for an army at this stage. But no. Your orange and black is very nice. Yeah. These for the custom chapter that I did. Came up with the whole story and all. It's in the video. I really like him as well. Would not mind an army of them. I suppose they would be my 3 favorites. I suppose 4. These would be my 4 favorites. Suppose it's time to raid. Find a gentleman or gentle lady to raid. Shouldn't he just be a tombstone and some grass? Oof. Exciting to get my Blood Angels on Saturday. Not exciting that I still have to wait a month before I can start painting them. Why do you have to wait a month? Sleep well, everyone. Take care. See you Thursday. Thank you so much. There's Ren Temple is raiding with a party of 23, and as is tradition, Ren Temple, I appreciate your raid very much so. Thank you so much for dropping by. You are, of course, jumping in and raiding at the end of my stream, which is a curse that we almost endure from time to time. But yeah, you're still all very welcome in. We will just carry this raid into the next person and make someone's day very, very happy. So there will be quite a lot of us to jump across. Hello! Oh, yeah, I do it all the time, around. I think it's the time that we finish streaming at 10 o'clock. It genuinely coincides with somebody else. So let us endeavor to find somebody on the old Twitcheroo to raid and say hello to. But I do appreciate you dropping by. I do appreciate the raid. It is very kind of you. There's not a lot of people streaming on the old YouTubes right now. They're all moving over to that Warhammer and chat one. Let's find somebody. Literally nobody is really doing stuff. Maybe we should try and raid into the miniatures and stuff chat, because I think that's where a lot of people are going now, isn't it? English, Australia, chill. All right, this person has 1 viewer. Sure, this person looks nice. There is currently 64, count them, 64 awesome people in the Twitch chat at the moment. Let us carry our raid across to the next glorious person and make them smile. They've only got 1 person watching them at the moment. So everybody jumped into minutes. Is that where everyone's going now? Okay, I'm going to have to jump across there from now on. But yeah, I just want to make him smile. So like I said, there's a good number of us here. So let's jump across with a big raid. He's only streaming to 1 person at the moment. So a bunch of follows, some support and some love, I think would be really, really nice. So thank all you guys for Thank you very much, Ren, once again, for jumping across with your raid. Thank you everyone for sticking around and having good chats for this evening. And I'll see you all Thursday for the next chat. Same bat time, same bat channel.